Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer. This is A Country Life. And a lot of times in the morning, I am kind of starting out looking at my meal plan to just kind of see, did I take the meat out yesterday for today's meal plan? Do I need to kind of think about that? But guess what? I don't have to, because tonight, the guys are going to be going to movie night. They do that with some friends, and they all go, a couple of dads and a bunch of boys, and they watch some movie and have popcorn and whatever it is that they do. And anyway, so Maria and I are going to be going into town. We'll probably get some supper in town. I haven't asked her what she would prefer to do. It doesn't matter to me. If she wants to eat at home, we'll eat something here. Otherwise, get something in town. But we're going to be going to a store that she has been wanting to go to and has never, ever been to. Maybe you guys can guess. I don't know. I just sorted up laundry because I hadn't reminded, and Joe didn't do it for probably, let's see, it's already Tuesday. Definitely didn't happen yesterday. Definitely didn't happen at all over the weekend. And it may not have even happened last Friday. So there's a lot of laundry right now. And I just got a load of towels going. I have definitely 2 loads of darks that have to be done and a load of whites. So that's what's going to happen today. I don't know if we'll get through all of it. We have to leave for our homeschool co-op today. Usually we leave at about 11:40, something like that. So anyway, that's kind of what's happening here today. I don't have to be in the kitchen right now because I don't really have to do much in there. I will have to think of something for lunch though, something that we can have quite early. Peter and Maria are already out here doing schoolwork, and so Peter looks like he's working on some science. Did you get that completely finished?
Yeah, I got yesterday's and today's done.
You did yesterday's and today's. Okay, so and Maria is working on French. Okay, and so in homeschool co-op for a number of sessions, they had French as one of their classes.
Yeah.
It was one of Maria's favorites.
It's my total favorite out of every single class I've ever had, and French was my favorite.
And this year it was not offered for her group.
It's only for the younger kids.
Only for the younger kids this year. Okay, so anyway, the one day she was like, I really want to get a French, what did you want to get?
Dictionary.
Oh, a dictionary. And so she was looking through that, and so she used her own money to buy a French dictionary. And then I said, you know what? How about if we get a workbook or something that you can actually do some writing in? And then I bought this for her. So beginning French workbook. And you've been using both, right? The French dictionary and this.
Like in here so far, I've done all the numbers, all of them, all the way from 0 through 100, no, through 1,000.
Wow.
And then I've done all the months, and today I'm working on days.
Okay.
And just regular words like I, he, we, they, you, she.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Pronouns?
Yeah.
He seems to enjoy these books. He likes to learn about nature.
That's my favorite.
That one's been your favorite? He likes to learn about nature.
My favorite activity we do in school.
Oh, this is your favorite thing we do in school?
Yes.
And so anyway, this has been a good thing for him too. Goes through lots and lots. It's all animals. Animals. And so
Started out caterpillars and butterflies, then I went to moths, to ladybugs, then I went to snakes, then I went to turtles. I just have bats and beavers left.
Okay. Joe and I are doing schoolwork together now. And so, as I've mentioned many times to you guys, we're using So Happy to Learn, right? Yeah, all of a sudden it just didn't sound right. So anyway, he is working through, we go back and forth now. We used to go back and forth between the beginner and level 1, but we are now going back and forth between level 1 and level 2. So in order for him to do something that he feels a little bit more confident with, that was a goofy face, a little more confident with, we do level 1, and then stretching him more, then we go on to level 2. Then we kind of work back into level 1, and that is one thing that I have found when working with, especially working with Joe, or I think probably with working with kids with, any kind of special need. When it comes to, academics, it helps to work on the level that they are seeing the most success with, and then stretching them into that level up little by little. Go back and work on something that they're very successful with, then stretching them up again. And the progress very, very slow, but it is progress. And sometimes you can look back over like the course of the year and you can be like, oh, remember when that was hard? Now this is hard. And so you can see how just little bits of very slow progress. But I guess that's just what's to be expected. All right, so he's working. Actually, they have kind of a fun Halloween unit. So he's working through that right now. He's working on writing some sentences. What do you think about writing sentences, Joe?
Sunglasses.
Those are sunglasses. Where'd you get those?
Mine.
What do you think about writing sentences?
I don't know.
You're not sure about it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well.
I got here right now.
All right, well, keep working. I don't know if anyone else has been getting overrun with mice. It has just been a constant this fall. And it's funny, I had actually gone onto Facebook the other day. Oh, I know, to look, it doesn't matter what. But anyway, Warren's cousin had a post on Facebook about all the mice that he's been catching, and he even caught them in his truck. It has just been horrible. Anyway, all of that, what I'm saying is that I was a sucker for one of the Instagram ads for Grampa Gus's rodent control or something. And I was just like, I'm at the point where I'll just try anything. Every time we set a trap, we catch a mouse. It's just, they're just everywhere. I bought that Grampa Gus's, and it's really just using kind of like essential oils or something. It's like peppermint and cinnamon. And when you come out to the garage, because we put them like in the corners of the garage here, you come out to the garage and it smells like you're going into a fall craft shop or home decor, because you've got like that cinnamon and that peppermint, and it smells pretty good in here actually. All right, I am gonna head out though. Oh, it feels so warm out here. It is so cold in the house. I dressed today in like this skirt, or no, dress or whatever I have, just this t-shirt dress, because it's supposed to be so hot today. But it's been freezing in the house, so I had to put my shawl on. Walking around like I'm just a granny here, which actually technically I am. This morning we didn't have, oh, I forgot to bring my little basket. Well, I'll check if we have eggs first. This morning we didn't have any eggs, Peter said. So I don't know if we have a possum or something creating problems again. All right, I just checked. There are no eggs. I don't know why. We've been getting really good eggs lately. Lots and lots and lots. I mean, they have water, they have food. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. Also can't remember if the last time I shared about spelling and how I put 2 quarters in my pockets, and what I do is if they get 100% on that like spelling quiz that day, because we do like 10 kind of new words every single day, we kind of practice them, talk about the spelling of them and why they're spelled that way, things like that, and then we take like a little, then I give them a little quiz. So if they get 10 out of 10, they get the what? Oh, you need me to help you with your pants?
In my pants.
Joe! What the heck? Joe, put that down.
Just wait. Here are me and Mom.
Yes, me and Mom.
You're gonna delete that.
What I've also added on though is that if one person gets 100 and the other person gets something wrong, then I give the other person both quarters. So anyway, today was Maria's day. She ended up with both quarters. Congratulations. Today's lunch is going to be the lunch Peter requested, which is chicken patties and grapes. So that's lunch today. We have a few other leftovers. We got some cheese, a little bit of leftover pears. We've got 1 croissant. We've got some of these
grapes,
toffee pretzels. We've got some buns, applesauce, tiny bit of salad there. We got a teeny tiny bit of pork and beans. So anyway, that's what we're going to do for lunch here today. Your hair always looks good. Well, we just got out of Pizza Ranch.
Pizza Ranch.
That was nice.
Yeah, they have good cookie bars.
I know, I didn't get one because they were all out of them. But yeah, we haven't been to Pizza Ranch in a long time. And we were coming into town and I was like, well, did you want to go to Culver's? Where do you want to go? And she's like, I don't care. And then all of a sudden I had that Epiphany, that pizza ranch, on Tuesdays they do kids eat free with an adult buffet. So anyway, we went there. It's still plenty expensive, $15.99 for an adult to eat, but
At least
but the two of us,
for me too.
right? So then the two of us, it was just a little over 16, so $8 a person. I didn't think that that was too bad. So anyway, that's what we did, Pizza Ranch, and now we're going to the store that Maria has been wanting to go to for years.
Hobby Lobby.
We're heading in to see what we can find. Do you have that little, like, not cartridge, but you know what I'm talking about, the tape runner?
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing we know for sure we're looking for are some refills for the tape runner.
Because I need to keep going on my scrapbook. It's been too long.
And other than that, we don't have any big plans, just anything that looks good.
Yeah. Come on. I love their decor on the ground.
You like that? It does fit with everything, doesn't it? We've got scarecrows and leaves. Everything is always so pretty here. These would be nice stools.
Yeah.
Oh, we still have not made it out of the entryway. They just suck you in. I am just sucked in by all of this pretty stuff.
Spot, like this one's poinsettia, this one's circle sparkle.
Yeah.
Next one's poinsettia. That would be really pretty because they're kind of like in the same color family.
They are. They're very pretty.
Or you could do it with these.
There's Christmas. Oh, I like that too. Look at that, Maria. I'm pretty partial to all the plaid though. I love all the Christmas plaid. Oh, that's pretty. It pokes out. All the Christmas plaids.
I mean, plaid's really cute.
I like the Christmas plaids. And then I also love this woodsy scene down here. They have like the plates. Look at these little things to put like place card holders. Yeah, I love this down here. The like outdoor scene. What are these here? Oh, a ceramic soup mug with lid. I see. It's cute. I don't know what I would need it for, but it's cute.
Drink soup.
Look, they have Christmas ones like my little...
Like your little what?
You know, I have all those fall
what?
little loaf pans like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And there's some over here, too.
Do they have other ones? Oh, with the trucks? Yeah, that one's pretty cute,
Merry
too.
Christmas. I like these cardinal mugs.
My grandma loved cardinals, Maria. She had so much cardinals, like decor, because everybody knew she loved cardinals. So at Christmas, they would get her something with cardinals.
Don't want the butter ornament on their tree.
Look at the little pumpkin spice latte and the peppermint white mocha ones. Those are cute too. There's a corn dog. Good morning, good morning. Little update from our Hobby Lobby trip. It was a very light trip. I was able to do it for 20 bucks. I just picked up at 50% off. They had some Thanksgiving paper plates, so I picked up those. That one said, "Give thanks for he is good," and then these, like the matching dessert plates, say, "Give thanks for the Lord." I did pick up a little Christmas present. Not going to show that. And then we did pick up some tape runners. I looked online and it looked like the AdTech brand could be That's all over a game they're playing with a globe. They're like making up some game with the globe, and that's what's happening. Anyway, did pick up some of these tape runners, and it said they would be interchangeable with the Elmer's brand. So hopefully, we haven't tried it yet, hopefully that works. We're working on Red Badge of Courage still. This book is taking us, even though look at how tiny it is, it's taking us a long time to get through it. It is a pretty advanced book, and like I said, once I realized that, we kept on going, even though they say this is more for high school level. But
it's hard.
It is.
It's very hard.
There's a lot to it, especially answering all of the questions.
Not meant for 6th and 7th graders.
It's easy enough to read and just generally understand it, but if you're really trying to dive in, there's a lot more to it. Number 7, the tattered soldier doesn't look much different from Jim Conklin. So, and how do we know that? If you ask the kids right now what my score as a mom would be, it's probably a 0. I gave them 4 books, 2 different like styles of dictionaries, along with a thesaurus, as well as another book, like a scholastic book of synonyms, antonyms, and homophones, or homonyms, sorry. And anyway, they are looking up a pile of advanced words and finding synonyms and antonyms. Yeah, anyway, I probably get a 0 in the mom department right now. I have come into the laundry room because look at this enormous pile. Yesterday I thought I was going to get through a lot of laundry. I only did the towels, and that is actually still in the dryer. So today it's going to be, I need to grab out this enormous basket, this huge basket of laundry, and go and start working through this. It has been a long time since I made Snickers salad, which let's just call it Snicker dessert because that's what it is. So I'm going to get my pudding in here and start mixing that up a little bit thicker. We're going to go a little light on the milk, so rather than 2 cups, we're going to do about 1.5 cups of milk.
How do you look? Is obviously I'm gonna like cut this. Then I'm gonna write bonjour right here, and then do like a painter's like palette.
Oh wow! Okay, that sounds very creative. Warren had to run an errand into the hardware store. I think the tools. Oh, you found them. He had to go to the hardware store, and anyway, I had seen a stand the other day that still had pumpkins because we hadn't gotten any yet this year. Dad picked up pumpkins. He was able to get 3 of them.
Yeah.
But he had to drive a long way.
Yeah.
He came home. He's like, I had to drive a long way for these pumpkins, and that was what he was able to get.
Yeah.
2 little ones and a goofy misshapen one. So anyway, kids are going to go have some fun carving their pumpkins now. I don't know what's happening with that. Okay, anyway, they claimed that that the assignment that I gave them with the words, they're like, after 44 hours, we're finally done. I was like, I think it's been about 45 minutes. And I'm going to get this Snicker apple salad into the fridge so it can get chilling really well before lunchtime. And lunch, I'm going to make fried egg sandwiches. I have a variety. I have 2 plain bagels, and I have a couple of these cranberry seed ones, and then some mini cinnamon raisin bagels. I have lots of eggs. I have sausage patties. I have cheese. So that's what we're going to do for lunch. Very simple. We are back into ladybug season again, or Asian lady beetles or whatever. We had a little bit of a cool down. I mean, hardly. And then it got hot, and now it's like warm and windy and everything, and they're just everywhere again. Anyway, here we go. Let's look at these pumpkins.
Joe's is
What do you got there, Joe?
The spider
That's nice.
is my
and then
buckpack.
Yeah, and what does
this one-
Peter have?
it's not done yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
This is the nose of my pumpkin.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have an eye in the mouth.
Okay, very fun.
And then I just cut it back here.
Cut it back there so it has a little, you might, yeah, that actually will work out really great. That's awesome. Now tonight we're going to be able to put candles in those, Joe.
We should take a picture and send it to Sam Bam.
Sure, we can do that. We can do that. Maria is still working on her bonjour. Bonjour. I don't know how to say it, but anyway. Bonjour.
Oh, legit.
And Joe is making friends with all the lady beetles. All the little lady beetles, right? He had one on his arm. I mean, they bite, and he's sitting there going, oh, it's so cute, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm. So helpful.
How far did you get, Maria?
I'm done with the inside.
With the inside. Okay, great.
But it doesn't fit because I had to cut more. So that it doesn't really fit on the top. So I'll just kind of set it on.
Oh, that'll be perfect because then it has a little vent so that the candle doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Joe.
Hey, you.
Oh, here, let's brush those ladybugs off so you don't bring them in the house.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to bring in the ladybugs. I'm going to switch over some laundry here this afternoon. I was actually just working after lunch on, you know what? I never showed the breakfast sandwiches. You guys can imagine it. It was a toasted bagel, buttered, fried egg, piece of sausage, piece of cheese sandwiched together, and that was what we had. And every single scraping of the bowl of the Snickers salad got eaten at lunch. I am going to do laundry though here. I traded Maria. So Maria oftentimes likes to listen to audiobooks, and we use the Libby app, and she does it on my phone. And so what I will do is just like trade her. I'll be like, sure, you can listen to an audiobook and you can, you know, using my phone, and then you can fold towels or do whatever. Just do some kind of job that needs to be done. Transfer everything over to the dryer. I have a load of darks here, and then we're just going to get another load of darks going, and that's probably going to be it for laundry today. And they still have plenty of water?
Yep.
Okay. Did they go nuts?
No.
No?
No.
They didn't seem to care?
Not really. Just one came in and started drinking.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Oh, that was perfect time. Perfect timing. I was just going to let you know that I was going to set the camera up because Peter is vacuuming. He's vacuuming ladybugs out in the schoolroom right now because it is a never-ending battle. I'm going to be making pumpkin bars. Eventually, we will get cream cheese frosting put on these. This is such an easy recipe. This is on page 47 in cookbook number 1. And there is the recipe for you if you'd like to screenshot it. I just start with the salt, and I literally go right down the list of ingredients, and I just put everything in and then mix it once, scrape it a couple of times, and that works really great. I did want to mention that I really appreciated all of the comments that you guys left for me when I asked about the scraping paddle for a KitchenAid, and I guess I didn't actually add them all up, but there were a lot of people said that they absolutely loved it. And then I would say there was more than a handful of people that said they didn't think that it was really worth it. And I kind of went back and forth, and I was like, I just decided that for right now, I'm going to keep what I have. It works great. I mean, I absolutely love the stainless steel one. I mean, I'll never have to replace this one, truly, compared to the enameled one, which after 10 years, I had to replace it or whatever. And then after another 10 years, I ended up replacing it with this one. I just decided not to go with it. But I did want to just point out that a lot of you said that you really, really like the self-scraping paddle. So if someone else is out there and it's time for them to replace their enameled paddle like this or mixer like this, then maybe you want to go with the one with the scraper on the side. So just wanted to mention that to you guys. All right, we're going to start with a half teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon each of baking soda and baking powder, 2 cups of sugar, 4 eggs. Peter, were there really no eggs out there?
None.
Seriously, because these 4 are my very last 4 eggs. All right, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. I make it up in bulk and then just store it in a little mason jar here. Let's just double check we're doing this right. 1 cup of oil. And a whole can of pumpkin. I was going to do little cheddar meatloaves, or what we usually just refer to as mini meatloaves for supper, but I need 2 eggs and I don't have any eggs. 20 chickens and I have 0 eggs right now. That is a bummer. Okay, so I changed my mind, and what I'm going to do is 1 pan with 1 box of scalloped potatoes and ham, and the other box I'm actually going to, since I already have some of that hamburger thawed, I'm going to brown that up, and then I'm going to do 1 with hamburger. Someone had mentioned that that was how their mom did it, was put hamburger in just one of these boxes of scalloped potatoes. So we're going to do that, 1 of each for tonight's supper. I will top it with some cheese, just like I normally would, pop them into the oven, and just let them bake away. In the oven right now, I have the pumpkin bars. Those have to be in for about another 13 minutes or so. I was just lifting this to the side to get the grease out, because with hamburger, with beef hamburger, there's definitely more grease, and I don't want that in this casserole. And so I spooned out a lot, and now I'm also just soaking it up with a paper towel. I'm actually going to just leave everything the way it is right now. I'm going to head outside because Warren had just come in and said that he had, he's been doing a whole bunch of work in the shop, getting it all cleaned up. Over the year, it seems like it just gets, you're just in a rush all the time. Messy, messy. I don't know. Did he go back out? Did Dad go back out to the shop?
With colder weather starting to settle into the area, heating
It's clean.
I know, right?
on how to winterize their homes properly.
I haven't seen it look like this in a long time.
I know. Now it's a working shop again.
And now you're working on a bike?
Well,
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this chain off because this chain is too loose, and I'm looking for the master link on here. Oh, I got a ladybug calling on me. Go figure that one.
Yeah, but wow, this is nice.
It's come a long way.
You are going to be able to do a lot of work in here now.
Oh boy. Yep, that's the plan. Yeah. Well, you just got to get it back to a working shop again so that you can actually get something done.
Right.
That's the whole deal. And this bike has been taking up space in the other side. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to pop that chain off. Well, see, it's a different color, which makes me think it is, but it's not like a typical master link that I'm used to working with.
Small pan. What?
Because I made one with hamburger and one with ham.
Can I eat the whole thing? Please?
Well, you're going to want it to bake first.
Yeah, but after it bakes.
You can wrestle your dad for it. I've got the pumpkin bars over here. They're not quite cool yet. I do want them to cool a little bit longer before I get those frosted up. I'm mixing up the cream cheese frosting now. I used a half a block, just about, of cream cheese, a half a stick of butter, a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon, and a couple of cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to get this mixed up, and if I need to add a little milk, I will. Just a tiny little dribble, just enough to make it spreadable. We have the scalloped potatoes and ham, and then we did the scalloped potatoes and ground beef. And the one thing that I was just a bit disappointed in over here is that the liquid didn't cover the potatoes enough. And so we have some crunchy potatoes. But, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, that is how the suppers are looking here, or the 2 casseroles are looking. And then Maria put together a little, like, charcuterie board for us. A 2-item charcuterie board. We have a little cauliflower. And then for dessert, we'll be serving up the pumpkin bars. Nice. So here's the verdict on the scalloped potatoes with hamburger. We all like that. Maria didn't try it, but Peter doesn't like this. He does not like the ham and scalloped potatoes, and he said this was actually very good. He's like, I could actually eat that again. There you have it. They were actually both very good. I really liked this. The ground beef, you know, that has kind of a lot of, I don't know, beef just has like this, I don't want to say sweetness to it, but when you compare it to venison, if I were to put venison in here, I know that I would salt and pepper the venison. I did not do, oh my, I did not do that. Nobody's sick. I don't know what that was. That was called post-wrestling with Joe cough, huh? But if I used venison, I would have to put a lot of salt and pepper in there. But with the beef, I didn't add anything extra. So I'm just gonna get all of this stuff put away. Maria is on dishes. There's not a whole lot for dishes there, and Joe has still been my put away dishes person. Joe, it's time to put dishes away. And after I get the supper put away, then I have one more load of laundry to do here. And then it'll be time to put everything away. And I think we're just gonna settle in for a little TV tonight. I don't know what it's gonna be, but something. And with that, and all kinds of evening giggles, you know, I used to threaten them, especially at lunchtime. After lunch, everybody would have the giggles and the not the runs, that sounds funny. They would have the giggles and the run-arounds. And I would always say, if you guys don't quiet down after lunch or stop screwing around after lunch all the time, I'm gonna stop feeding you lunch. Because it was like that all the time. And it was like so hard to get everybody back focused back onto school after lunch. With our younger kids, it always seems like it's supper time. Like after supper, they're just running crazy. All right, I am going to sign out with this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very, very soon with another video. The next video that I'm working on filming is just cooking from my freezer, kind of just starting in the freezer, opening it up, seeing what I have, and making a meal plan out of that so that I don't have to go to the grocery store, because I really want these groceries that I had bought in that last video you saw. I really want them to last for a long time. They already aren't, in the sense that anything quick is like it's already just about gone. And I've already stopped to get 3 more gallons of milk. Okay, I'm yammering on. You guys have a fantastic night, and we will see you guys all very soon. Bye, and thanks so much for watching. Oh my gosh! Ah!